No.
We're talking about the partnership with Folds of Honor. We're talking about how Folds of Honor is kind of like it's a family atmosphere, and Wade's RV is a family-owned dealership. It's like a family atmosphere here, and I brought Jared Lassiter, the general manager. I have Adam Ogden. He's a sales manager, and we're both here to kind of talk about the Wade's RV difference, the family atmosphere that you get here when you come here, but what you guys have experienced with getting to know the Folds of Honor and how it's benefited the recipients and stuff like that. So, Jared, I'm going to let you take the floor first. If you want to kind of expand on what this means to you, how this is important to you and to help out this month with the Folds of Honor.
Any time that I can help and make a difference in any of our servicemen and women's lives. I mean, they're overseas. They're here fighting for our freedoms, for us to have this podcast. For me to team rope. I'm an avid team roper. For me to rope, for me to do whatever I choose to do because it's my freedoms that I have, and they're the ones that are protecting that. So anything we can do, and then, you've got their families. I am a huge family guy. I've got 9 grandchildren, okay, and they are, all of them, a work of art. But, them servicemen and women that are stationed abroad or stationed here, they don't have their family, so if something is to happen to them, being able to help their family, help their dependents, help their spouses, just having that option, and now then they're doing first responders as well, which is a great deal. I mean, first responders, they donate, they dedicate their life to helping other people, and just to be able to help them back in return, to me, it's off the charts. I mean, and this month, the month of August, every RV, whether it's a cat travel trailer, a motorhome, Newmar, it don't matter. Every RV that we sell, we are donating a portion of that back to Folds of Honor to help with those recipients, because it's extremely important in my belief, in my life, that, they're doing that stuff for a reason. They're doing it to help protect my freedoms and my grandchildren's freedoms and the future, of our children. And to be able to give back to that, man, that's second to none, in my opinion.
Yeah, and so for the people that are listening right now, the Folds of Honor, they offer scholarships to dependents and the spouses of wounded or fallen servicemen or women, and now first responders. And so, when you think about it, if you go overseas or wherever and you're fighting for our freedom, and you come back, say you're injured and you come back, the fight's not over. You're still there fighting.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
Now, not only you are fighting, but your family's fighting,
and your family's having to see that struggle. That you're going through at home. And just being able to take some of that weight off of you, so that your children or your wife or whatever, and it may be the wife. Okay, well now then she goes back to school, she gets her degree, she now is helping support the family.
Yes.
And so that the family, the children, and all of that has something in their life. And it's not just a big bust. So just being able to do that, I mean, it's very near to my heart.
Yeah.
Very, very near.
And so, Adam, I would like to get your input on that, as well as the partnership and what you've kind of seen transpire, along with at the end of that, you expanding on that. I'd like to hear about the lowest prices in the nation.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like dude, you're going to give back and pay the absolute lowest in the nation.
100%. So, with the Folds of Honor, one of the biggest things to me, Jared touched on a little bit of it, as far as the thanklessness that a lot of it gets, and like you said, when they come back injured and things, and we focus a lot on the family with those people taking their time away, being away from their family, but really when you look at it too, think about how hard those people work.
Yeah.
I mean, those servicemen and women, when they're overseas, whether they're here or overseas, I mean, that's hard work. They're in places that are terrible places to be, and they're working their butts off.
Yeah.
So, I mean, again, to me, that's just another big plus when it comes to the Folds of Honor side of it. Yes, it is helping benefit those families and everything, but it's just another way to try to give back on somebody who's probably well underpaid for what they're doing.
Yes.
So that's just kind of my side of it, and it's great to see, and I'm really happy to be a part of the organization that's doing that for everybody. I mean, it's an amazing thing to see, and I'm really proud of Wade's RV and Jared and Wade and you, and it's just an amazing place to be.
And now let's talk about, they know the mission. They know what we're after, what we're trying to do this month. Now it's time to buy an RV. Take us through that process, man.
So if you get online right now on our website, and it's backed up, like you said, the third-party data through RV Trader and Trader Tracks is, you can get on there and you can actually see that we're the cheapest in the nation on a lot of stuff that we've got out here right now. Catalina's Jeff, our rep, when he's in, he'll always usually tell us, if you've got customers that are coming in and they're price shopping, Catalina's probably not for them. Yeah. Maybe we need to show them something else, because if they're pure price, the way Catalina builds their trailer, it's not the trailer for them. But right now on our Catalinas,
it's the trailer.
It's the one they need to look at,
Yeah.
because they're getting so much value in the way that trailer's made, but they're getting it at the cheapest price in the country. I mean,
Wow.
you can't find it any cheaper. I almost challenge someone to go out there and find it cheaper.
We have the
if you
third-party
do-
data.
Sorry. If you do, they're not giving back to Folds of Honor.
No.
Yeah.
They're not foregoing that.
And we're making sure that we take the time to meet those local recipients and build the relationship. We're not just blindly like, oh, look at us, we're going to write a check, cool. It's like we actually put our heart and soul into this mission. And so, Jared, take us through that journey. We talked about this earlier on TV. How do we get to Wade's RV of Goldsby? I mean, we've talked about this
So this
a
is
lot
where a
lately.
lot of we have, and this is where a lot of the struggle is for people. Okay, so when you exit on 104, off
Wait,
of-
first of all, let's start with the Norman part. You brought this up. It was good. Now I say it in almost all my commercials.
So south of Norman, south of the Mile of Cars, south of Riverwind Casino.
Yeah.
You cross the bridge, you get south. The next exit down there is, after you cross the river, the next exit is 104. Okay, off of I-35, the next exit is 104. You've got an A and a B. Regardless of which one you choose, whether it's A exit or B exit, regardless of that, you go back over I-35, back over the bridge, okay? Once you get over the bridge, you'll see the roundabout. It's right there. It's round like this, okay? As soon as you hit the roundabout, it'll be the very first exit off of the roundabout, okay? When you go across that first exit, it says Airport Road on it.
Boom.
And Little Wade is always saying turn right.
Make
on
the right
Airport
decision
Road.
and turn right.
Yeah, make the right decision. My bad.
No, I just
Turn
added
right
that. Yeah.
on Airport Road.
Yeah.
Well, once you do that, you're going to be a straightaway, a hard left turn, and you're going to go all the way down. You'll see Bobcat. You'll have a sharp turn. You just shoot straight off of that sharp turn. And when you do, you cannot miss us. We've got a great entrance. We've got a service entrance. If you're having service work done, it'll be the first drive. We've got the main entrance. And then if you keep traveling past us, then we also have the the storage entrance.
Yes.
So, and if you miss us, don't worry. You go all the way to the end of it, which is about half a mile.
Yeah.
And there's a big roundabout. You can turn the big buses around in the roundabout and come right back down and pull in.
Okay, so before we go on to the next question, let's talk about we'll expand on the process. On the website, you shop and price, you're looking at all this, talked about the Catalina, talked about lowest in the nation. What if you want to come out here and test drive a Class B, a Class C, or a Class A motorhome, and you're hearing me right now, like, what does all of that even mean? You want to come out here and look at it firsthand. You just explained to us that you have a very safe and secure road that they could actually test drive.
Absolutely. The outer road, I mean, it's literally, it's straight as a string. If your comfort level is not, okay, let's go on down the road, then you go right here to the outer road. You can make however many trips. There's 1, 2, 3 roundabouts, or not roundabouts, I'm sorry, cul-de-sacs at the end of each leg of it. And you can go, we can turn around in it. You can practice parking. You can practice all of that, backing up. I mean, there's zero traffic on this. If it is, it's coming to Wade's RV.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about it is we've got that secludity.
Humble brag there. If there's traffic on Airport Road, it's coming to Wade's RV.
That's right.
Traffic jam, baby. Let's go.
But, with all of that, you don't have to worry about a 2-lane highway, or you don't have to worry about cars cutting you off or anything like that while you're getting acclimated to the coach.
Yeah.
Now, once you do that and you feel confident, then we can go on out. We can hit a 4-lane road. We've got some great driving routes so that you can truly get a feel for the coach out in its environment running up and down the highway.
Yeah. So I have a question. We talked about the Wade's RV difference. We talked about the family-owned dealership. We talked about Folds of Honor kind of being like a big brother, like a family coming around and supporting the families that are in need. What is your experience transferring, I guess, because you worked in the corporate world, the corporate dealership world. From your perspective, could you explain the difference here being at Wade's RV, family-owned dealership, from your perspective?
Well, from my perspective, it's absolutely unbelievable. Okay. Through the corporate world, you've got 15 different layers before you can get something done.
Yeah.
Okay. Say I have a customer come in here. In the corporate world, I have a customer come into a corporate store and they have an issue. Well, before you can just you got 15 different levels to go through to get something accomplished. Here, I don't. I've got one phone call.
So,
hey, this is what's going on. This is what we're doing.
And so that would affect service.
Absolutely.
That would affect. So you see that also affect even the sales process, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, 100%. It affects the sales process. It affects the service. If I have a customer comes in that's upset, 90% of the time I can make him happy within 5-10 minutes because I've got the phone calls and I can make the one phone call and get any approval for anything I want. Or if it's run on your feet, then I just make the phone call. Hey, this is what I did. I always have the support, and it's not going through 15 different channels to get the support. Or if I need to order a specific unit for a customer, right? I don't have to go through 15 different channels to do it. I get a customer comes in, they want a specific thing. Mm-hmm. We take a deposit, we get it ordered. It'll be ordered the same day.
Oh, so you could special order RVs?
Absolutely.
What? Tell me about this. What's the process?
Okay, so if you got, say, we'll just use Newmar, for instance, because it's so elaborate. Yep. You come in, you want a Newmar. Okay, you come in, you want a Newmar.
Yeah.
We can go through colors. I've got all the colors in my office. I've spent as much as...
Is that what those big booklets are?
Yes, that's exactly.
Oh, wow, okay.
I've spent as much as 4 and 6 hours doing custom colors and custom interior on a Newmar coach.
Okay.
I can get it any color you want it, any size you want it. We can change bedrooms. We can change tile. We can change everything. We can get all of that done. It goes off for approval. They send me copies back of the paint scheme, and if we need to change it or tweak it. Mm-hmm. I had one the other day. It was a Londonair. It took 3 tries, but we finally got the paint where they wanted it.
Oh, good. Okay?
There's 16 specials on that bus. 16 specials.
What does that mean?
That means the paint's a special.
Okay.
The floors are a special.
Okay.
The cabinets in the bedroom are a special.
Okay.
The cabinets in the bathroom are a special. The sinks are a special. There is just loads of specials.
Gotcha.
They didn't like the bowls on the top.
So they special ordered that.
When we was in Newmar and they've got the bowls on the top of the Londonair, they didn't like that.
Yeah.
They wanted a sink under the cabinet.
I think I would agree to that.
I would too.
Yeah.
But that's what they got.
Yeah.
They got the sink in a Londonair.
Yeah.
And it was the sink from a Mountain Air.
Tell them Little Wade said that was a good choice.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So we can mix and match and do any of that stuff.
Okay.
And then once we get approvals, the customer signs off on it. I sign off of it. I ship it to Newmar. Their coach is in the process of being built.
Okay.
And it's cool because we've got a picture of them.
Yes.
And the picture of them will be hanging in the window of the coach. The picture of the couple will be hanging in the window of the coach all the way through its journey. So the guys that are building that coach.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
No, the guys
that's cool.
that are building that coach will see who they're building it for. So it just gives that personal effect to it.
Do you know what they make it with? Make it with love. It's made out of love.
I didn't know where this was going.
Dad jokes.
Well, we're both going to be new daddies,
I know.
so
Congratulations to both of
Girl
them.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor
suckers.
You were sweating. You were like metal and wood and.
Well,
no, it's a really cool process.
Yeah.
It's a fun
but it is cool. It's like they could see who they're making the coach for, and it's literally kind of like that. Hey, they're more excited and passionate about it.
Of their dream.
Yeah.
The color, interior, the coach of their dream. There is no settling.
Yeah.
When we custom build one, we do not settle. We get exactly what you want.
Yes.
And that's that. If I've got to make 15 phone calls to Newmar, that's what we do.
And so for the viewers, this is on YouTube, and so people from all over the world watch this. Why come to Wade's RV, to talk to you guys to custom build a Newmar. Why?
I want to answer that one for him. That guy right there.
Yes.
That's the reason why you come here to do that.
Yes.
Because even our stock units, if I'm not mistaken, you custom do everything on those. So when they come here, even our stock units sitting out here are basically one of a kind. You're not going to have a cookie cutter coach.
Yep.
And I'd almost challenge anybody to find out and know more about them and the process and the way that they're built and the things that they do that are so much different than that guy right there.
Oh, when we went to, and what I was getting at, because you guys, this dealership just won a very special award, and I'm going to let you talk about that. But when we went there, I learned about the process that he goes through, and I got to see the booklets, and I got to see everything. I'm like, this makes sense now, because like when you're shopping for an RV, everybody will know once they get through the process, an Aspen Trail, it's going to look like everyone else's Aspen Trail. Not a problem with it. It's awesome.
It is what it is.
It's an awesome RV travel trailer, and it's meant to go out and make memories and have fun and go to the lake, and that's cool. Yep. But man, when you're stepping up to a Newmar, you're making a statement. It's a lifestyle. It's something that you want somebody, when they see that truck, like, oh, like when I see the wrapped dually Wade's RV truck going down the road, I'm like, oh, there goes Willie D. Is he pulling something today?
Right.
What's he going to go do? And I just call him up. Hey, man, where you headed? But anyways, tell us about the award. I got a little sidetracked.
Okay, so the award, Newmar has 3 levels of awards. They've got your gold level. This store here, the Goldsby store was open, I'm going to say 6 months that first year.
Yeah.
6-8 months the first year. And we hit gold status with Newmar, which as far as they tell me has never been done the first year of operation. The second year, and I'm extremely proud of my wife. I'll give Sherry a shout out.
Yeah.
She's our service manager.
And to everyone in the shop.
And everyone in the shop, because this could not be possible without the staff that we have throughout the store.
Exactly.
But then we hit platinum level our second year.
Woo!
Didn't even realize we hit the gold, and then we knew what we was to shoot for after that. You know? And then it was just kind of her mission. And all of that stuff comes from, you've got to sell so many. You've got to have so many certified technicians, Newmar certified technicians. And your CSI scores.
Yeah.
Okay, they send them, or the customers, any warranty, any kind of thing we do in the shop, Newmar sends them a survey.
Yeah.
Okay. The customer has to fill out that survey on how well the dealership ranked. Okay. And the biggest things, guys, I mean, I know it is at the Glenpool store is huge for this as well. And I worked at the Glenpool store, so I got to see how all of that worked, and I got to try to model this store after that, whenever I come down here, because I've been here since April 21st of 2021, so I got to try to, everything I do, every decision I make, I do it trying to kind of model that store, but put my own kind of twist type deal on it. And I'm extremely big in family. When our customers leave, we've got OSU or OU fans, and they called me the other day, hey, you're going to have an open pad on this date? We need a little bit of work done. We've got a football game. We're on our way. We're going to come in, see you. They come in and seen us. They brought us a huge plate. I'm about to run some dude off in the front of the driveway, and it ends up he's a caterer that's bringing a whole bunch of barbecue that they bought us for the entire dealership.
Yeah.
So that's the personal effect that you get them. It's that family, and that's the deal on corporate. It's so much better than being a family-owned store than corporate, because we're able to truly make them connections with the dealership or with the customers, and so Sherry and them, they busted her butt. They got us platinum award last year. We all got to go up on stage in Colorado Springs at the Broadmoor, of all places for me to be. That's not a good one.
Yeah.
Throw a hillbilly in a 5-star resort.
He's so country.
That's not cool.
I experienced it.
Yeah, he was there. So anyway, we done that. Now our next level is diamond. Nobody, according to Phil and the guys at Newmar, nobody's ever got gold the first year, platinum the second year, and dang sure nobody's ever got diamond the third.
So our mission is get diamond
That
this
is our
year.
mission. That is our absolute mission, and we want to do that. We want to be the first dealership, according to them, that has ever done that. It's something that I am very prideful of, and I hang my hat on that, and I love that. My wife don't even discuss it with her, because she is so adamant about it. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And Mama's going to be right.
Mama's
I got
going
a
to be
pretty good
right.
feeling.
God help
but
anyone
she
who
builds-
keeps her from that.
Yeah, she builds that relationship with her customers, and if there is a problem, before it just gets thrown on that survey,
Yeah.
she talks to them about it. We go over it. We try to make every experience better for the next people. Had
Yeah.
people in here in the Essex yesterday, a 23 Essex, brand new Essex. And I was talking to her about it, and she's like, "You guys have been phenomenal." She said, "And I promise you, your survey is going to reflect that." I said, "Well, if there's anything on there that you can't absolute answer like I would like for you to with a 5-star naturally, please call me, talk to me about it. Let's figure out how to make it better for your next trip or for the other customers next
Yeah.
trip, for anybody else." That's our number one mission here.
Yeah, we can't get better if we don't have
Exactly
good
right. The feedback.
customer feedback, even if it is sometimes feedback that we don't want to hear. I
Absolutely.
mean, we got to make it better.
Exactly
So
right.
I think that's awesome hearing that, from you on systems that you put into place to kind of help the customers in that way. And I think from my perspective, I think our dealership, what we do, that we can only do as a family-owned dealership is we get creative with our customers. When you like the Trade with Wade program, no corporation or anybody like that will ever do this.
Take in
Hang on, trade-
donkeys.
Trade for a mule, trade for a farm, cow.
Cows.
I mean, tractor stuff. It's like we get
And
creative because
Airplane
we
in there somewhere too.
yeah, an airplane. I mean, and boats. I think the boats and the cars. Of course,
pretty easy.
That would
Yeah.
be pretty easy trade. But we
the
just
stuff with
get
a heartbeat?
creative. We have fun with it. Yeah,
The stuff with a heartbeat that eats
Yeah.
and craps,
Yeah.
that's a whole different level.
it is. So
MVD's got to feed them.
I think the whole Trade with Wade program that kind of sets us apart as a family-owned dealership. And do you have anything to add on that
Yeah.
from your perspective?
So I came from the car business. I know you did. Please don't hold that against us. But I've worked at other dealerships, and other dealerships to me now there's no family atmosphere that you're going to. It's like going to buying a car when you're going to buying one of these at another dealership, especially if they're a big corporation. They're stores all over the country, whatever. It's buying a car. Is
Yeah.
what it is, and nobody enjoys going and buying a car. That's why when I say I spent 14 years in the car business, people want to throw holy water on me and see if I start burning.
Yeah.
And that's the thing here is this is fun. We make it fun. The people when they come in, we laugh with them, we joke. We'll sit here and a lot of times we've got to run people off from Jared because he will sit and just talk to them for
Yeah,
hours. And
hours.
we're like, I need to move on to the next phase of my day, unfortunately. And I can't do that with a customer hanging
Yeah.
out that should have, is done and gone and let them get on with their day.
Understandable.
With Jared sitting there talking to him. So it's fun to come here. You talk about the atmosphere and everything. We're in the middle of a cornfield.
Yeah.
Field of dreams, baby.
Look what I started.
That's it. We're in the middle of a cornfield.
Yeah.
So,
That's awesome.
that's just kind of the thing. We have fun.
Yeah.
We have
Well,
fun,
RV
and
camping is fun.
And we love our customers.
Yeah.
We absolutely love our customers.
Okay, so I'm going to end with a really awesome question, right? You ready for this? What are you most excited about? New units that are arriving. We're talking about the 2024s. I mean, they're going to be more and more is coming in. We just went to what did they call it? It wasn't open. It
Open
was like,
house. No, yeah, I went to the
spring, pre-spring, whatever. We got to see some of the new units that
Sneak
are about
peek.
sneak peek.
Sneak peek, yeah.
We went to the sneak peek, and then open house is coming up soon. But sneak peek, I sent you guys some pictures of some of those new units.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about?
I'm really excited about the Crusader.
Oh yeah,
It's the fifth wheel line that we've had since we opened a store down here.
okay.
So we've had them a couple years. They have completely changed the interior dynamic of the trailer.
Yes.
I mean, it is absolutely it's sleek, it's modern.
Mm-hmm.
The colors, I mean, man, it's just phenomenal. I think it literally they took that trailer up to me 3 to 4 notches.
Nice.
I mean, just in one model year change, one overhaul on it, and it went up 3 to 4 notches that quick.
And so when we were there, his entire, spiel to us was leveling up the unit without increasing the cost, because we've seen a lot of increases. And so they said that, hey, we added this, we added this, we added this, we added this. Wait, don't freak out. The price locked it in. We're trying to kind of suppress that where they were able to, I guess, negotiate or do whatever they had to do to keep those prices lower.
Yes.
But give
More
us a better
feature.
product.
More feature, more
Yeah.
benefit for the same money.
There you go.
I mean, how does that go wrong?
You don't.
You take the same trailer, you make it better, you give it more features, more benefits to make it better, and more user friendly, and you're doing that for the same money.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
What's your favorite unit that you're excited to see?
I am very excited for the Surveyor to come in.
Oh yeah.
You know, the pictures that you sent us in the video, I mean, man, that thing looks good.
Yeah.
But also some of the stuff that we've got on the 2024s we've got out here now. Aspen Trail coming in with slide toppers.
Yeah.
On demand.
On-demand water heater.
Woo!
On an Aspen Trail.
Standard.
Wow.
I mean, that's you
And-
don't
and
see
again-
that on one at that price point.
Again,
No.
the same price.
Entry
point.
level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same price. point.
Yeah.
That's an entry level travel trailer that has mid level features.
Yes.
At the same price.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of a 5-gallon hot
Camping
water
just
tank,
got better for next year, guys.
Yes.
Wow.
Well,
instead of
your
a 5-gallon hot water tank.
Yeah.
your
Shut off and
RV
on.
showers.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
On demand.
Yeah, on demand. You're not going to run out. So, I mean,
Okay.
that's just awesome. But yeah, the Surveyors, I am extremely excited about the Surveyors, but I wanted to get the Aspen Trail stuff in there.
We're going to have to
quick,
wrap this
too.
up, boys. I'm
We are. It is. The sun's coming in.
Out here in the sun.
I was going to
I'm excited about all of them. Riverstone, they had some good stuff there. I know we carried that at another dealership or another location. They changed up a lot. They had some like walk-in closets.
Yeah.
It was like amazing. We got the videos on Facebook, and we appreciate you guys tuning in every Friday at 10 a.m. Make sure you like, comment, share this podcast so we can continue to grow this. And if you have a topic that you want us to cover or something like that, I know we have tech tips coming up. There's a video on our Facebook page speaking about a tech tip. If you're having issues with your AC unit, it's been hot as heck out here.
it's been miserable.
People coming in with AC units froze up and stuff like that. It's all because of their clogged filter. We're going to show you how to change that out and stuff like that. More videos like that. But you know what? Thanks for tuning in. Until we see you guys next time.